In this video, everybody, I'll be showing you how to download the modded version of Hill Climb Racing 2, in which you can get free unlimited gems and coins and free in-app purchases, because all in-app purchases are for free. And this modded version is downloadable and compatible with both Android and iOS devices, which means it doesn't matter whichever device you're using. All you have to do is make sure you've watched this video till the end, because you have to follow the steps I'll be showing you in the later part of this video, and by doing them correctly, you will be able to get this game downloaded into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices, because like I just said, it is downloadable and compatible with both Android and iOS devices. And since its compatibility is with both Android and iOS devices, it can be downloaded and played on any of your iOS or Android mobile devices, and this modded version can be availed on any of your iOS or Android mobile devices. Now let me clarify one thing at the start, and that is, you can get free unlimited gems and free coins in this modded version, either it's your Android or iOS, and you can buy anything from the store for free. So for example, it's this one. Just click on that, cancel that, and you have purchased. So basically, when it asks you to sign in to make the purchase, you click on that, and then you click the adding the password step. For example, let me show you. I want maybe this. I'll click on it, I'll cancel the sign-in process, and I'll have purchased it already. Look at that. This is how amazing that is. No penny is charged because I'm not even signed into my account. I just canceled the process, and by canceling that, I purchased the needed package. And this way I can go on to purchase as much as I want without having to worry about running out of gems at any point in the game, and even coins at any point in the game. And gems and coins are the primary currency of this game, and since I have them in infinite amounts, I can go on to purchase as much as gems and coins as I want without having to worry about running out of gems and coins at any point in the game. And this is an incredible modded version that gives you a head start if you're a new player. However, if you're a normal player, you can just get a lot of entertainment out of this, because you can just go on to purchase all this costly stuff that you might have not been able to purchase in normal version, or would have taken you a long time, and you can enjoy those things at the start and like level up your gameplay and get the most entertainment out of this game with the modded version. Now, another thing that I'd like to bring to your attention is that this video is for both Android and iOS users. Now, you might be thinking that I'm using an iPhone in this video, and that would imply that this video is only for iOS users, but that's not the case. Since I'm using an iPhone, and that's because I'm using an iPhone, I have an iPhone. I do have an Android device, I just chose to shot this video on my iPhone. So, I just chose to, shoot this video on my iPhone. I could have used an Android device, but the thing is, the steps are executed in the exact same way, and there's no difference in the steps except for one point where Android users have to skip one step, and that's pretty simple and straightforward, and I'm here to guide you where to do so. So do not worry about that either whatsoever, because it is exactly the same. You don't have to worry about running out of coins or gems at any point in the game. And the steps are pretty simple. With proper knowledge, you can download this modded version in your phones, in your mobile devices, in under 5 minutes, and that's it. The steps are pretty simple and easy, and I'll be using the later half of this video to show you how to download this modded version into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices. Now, as you can see, I'm able to purchase anything I want without having to worry about running out of coins or gems at any point of the game. I'm just upgrading and modifying my vehicle. It's my Super Diesel. This one is finger screw. This one is there are a lot of things, fast car, sleigh, okay, sledge. So I got my sleigh. I can purchase modifications. I can upgrade it so in order to sort of like enhance its abilities and enhance its I would say functionality and behavior and performance. Although improving the yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna improve my deer as well. Whoa, there are so many upgrades. There we go. We just maxed it out, and this will increase the performance of our. There we go. I'm just maxing out the stuff, so this will increase my performance, the performance of my sleigh in, I would say, significantly, and my gameplay would be more interesting. And so, like I said, this modded version is downloadable and compatible with both Android and iOS devices. I'll be using the later half of this video to show you how to download it. Make sure you watch this until the end, because each and every single step is as equally important as the other, and if you miss any of the steps, you will end up missing the game getting downloaded in your devices. So make sure you watch this until the end. Look at that. Look at that front deer. Oh my goodness. It's like the front wheel of a bike that is just like wheeling. Level 1 complete. I just love how many deers are mounted to hooked to my sleigh. And that Santa Claus sitting in the back is looking gorgeous with his head and his top cap moving back and forth. There we go. It is amazing. Level 3 reached. Oh well, this is a target that reached 600 in level 3. So there we go, there we go, there we go. These deers are pretty efficient. They're not tripping over. They're just going steadily, moving steadily. So what I'll be doing right now is that I'll be closing this game momentarily, and then we'll move on to the entire downloading process, which is going to be pretty simple and easy and quick. And it's nothing complicated. It's no rocket science. The process is pretty simple, and it would take you no more than 5 minutes to download this modded version into your mobile devices with proper knowledge. So let's move on to it. This is the Hill Climb modded version, and there you go. This one is the game, downloaded underneath the home icon. So first things first, you have to locate and open the settings of your phone, which is going to be pretty simple. Step number 1 is go down to your general settings and go to your background app refresh and make sure it is on Wi-Fi and cellular data. This is step number 1, which is only for iOS devices, and this is the only difference between the steps for both devices. This is the distinguishing step. The rest is exactly the same. If you're an Android user, skip to step number 2. So once this is done, exit your settings, general settings, and go back to your normal settings. Go down to your battery settings and make sure all power saving mods have been turned off for either of your Android and iOS devices. So this is step number 2, which is for both Android and iOS devices. You have to make sure all power saving mods have been turned off. Once that is done, go down to your browser settings and go to your privacy and security section and make sure all cookies have been unlocked by turning off the option that says block all cookies. Otherwise, your downloading process will be affected, and this is step number 3, which is for both Android and iOS users. Once that is done, close your settings and hit open the browser for which all cookies have been unblocked. And in my case, it's going to be Safari. It can be any other browser that's working and has its cookies unblocked. In the search engine bar, type this in carefully and correctly, apptweaks.vip. Type this in carefully and correctly, apptweaks.vip, and once you type that in, click search, and once you click search, a list of modded games and apps will appear right in front of you this way along with their respective statuses, just like this. And remember, this is pretty extensive and contains a lot of crazy stuff, but let's just look for it. If you can't find it, search it on the search bar and it'll be filtered for you. But if you're lucky enough like me, you can find it this way: Hill Climb Racing Plus, free gems and coins, all in-app purchases are for free. Click on that sign button, start the injection process by clicking the start injection button. Remember, there is no need for jailbreaking and rooting over here. It's as simple and straightforward as I'm showing you it is, and the only reason I have fast-forwarded the video over here is to make it short, because the injection process may take up to a few seconds in most cases. However, in some cases it may take up to a minute or two, but don't worry about that either. As soon as it finishes loading, you'll be asked to complete this one last easy step, and it's the final step. Let me show you how it's done. So over here you have to sort of like complete 2 offers from the list below. So install 2 apps from the list below and follow the instructions to complete the injection process. I've already done it, but I'll show you how I did it. So I took 2 uses of all the instructions, and my first one was, by the way, these apps are downloaded from the official store, so they're safe to use. My first one was this one, Norton C. Yoriki, and I had to install it and run it for 30 seconds, but I ran it for 40 to 50 seconds to be on the safe side, and would recommend you guys do the same as well. And as you saw, it was already installed, so I have done it. And yeah, so I made sure I ran it for 40 to 50 seconds, and after that I closed it. I went back to my offer number 2, which was, for me, I took Fetch Rewards. I installed it and ran it for 30 seconds. Those were the instructions, but I ran it for 40 to 50 seconds to be on the safe side. And once your contents have been downloaded, you may delete these extra apps to optimize your storage, and if you have completed both your offers, simply close everything and return to your homepage, and you'll notice that your desired game, Hill Climb Racing Plus in this case, will have been downloaded just the way it has been downloaded over here from the Me Too simple steps underneath the home icon. So I hope you liked the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, share this video, and I'll see you next time in another cool video with another cool game app or a modded version. Until then, take care of one another. Enjoy this one because it's working really quick, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye.